Hey y'all, Jen here, and guess what? Today's my birthday. I just turned 5, which in dog years makes me 35. So yeah, I'm officially a grown adult who's seen some things and learned a thing or two about life. And speaking of things I've learned, today's Gen Chi wisdom is about something I see y'all doing constantly that drives me nuts. You humans are always borrowing tomorrow's trouble. Like seriously. Too many of you sit there stressing about stuff that hasn't even happened yet, and honestly, it's exhausting trying to control my eyebrows just watching you do it. So let's talk about this, okay? Because some of y'all really need to hear this. Look, we dogs live in the right here, right now. I don't waste my energy worrying about whether there might be a squirrel in the yard tomorrow. I deal with actual squirrels when they show up. And trust me, when they do show up, I am on it. But you humans, y'all are constantly spinning out on problems that don't even exist yet. What if this happens? What if that goes wrong? What if? And most of the time, those things never even happen. You're just creating anxiety out of thin air. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, but some dogs do get anxious when their humans leave. They worry about if you're coming back. And okay, fair point. Some dogs do struggle with that. But here's the thing. When that happens, what do good humans do? They provide a comfy bed, lots of fleecy blankets, toys, a water bowl, and a lot of times even a pet cam so they can check in and help ease that anxiety. They create a safe, comfortable environment and they work on it. The difference is you humans create your own anxiety spirals about imaginary problems and then just live in them. You don't set up the equivalent of a cozy bed and some reassuring check-ins for your own brain. You just let the worry run wild. Here's what a lot of y'all don't seem to get. When you're anxious about something that might happen tomorrow or not, your body is creating real stress hormones today, right now, in this actual moment. You're essentially punishing your present self for imaginary future problems. And guess what? Your dog can totally sense this. We feel that fake emergency you're creating in your head. Your energy is all over the place, and honestly, it stresses us out too. Look, we pets are home all day while you're off at work doing your human things. So when you finally come home, do you really want to bring all that mess of worries into your home that should be a safe space and waste that precious time we have together? Because newsflash, our lives are short compared to yours. Walking in the door should mean you scrape whatever the worry mess is off your shoes before you even come across the threshold. When you hug your dog or cat and just be present with us, it alleviates a lot of that tension in your body. It gives you a diversion from that traffic jam of thoughts running amok in your brain. We're literally offering you the cure, so please don't be too busy worrying about tomorrow to notice, okay? Instead, please choose to use that time with us to actually be with us instead of mentally living in some future disaster that probably won't even happen. Listen, folks, here's the thing you already know, but I'll point it out anyway. All that worrying you're doing, it doesn't actually prevent anything from happening. Doesn't matter if you're a pantser or a diehard planner, you can't control tomorrow. No matter how many contingency plans you've made, what you can control is how you respond when actual problems do show up. And you know what kind of planning helps you respond better for when those times happen? Not being completely exhausted and depleted from spending all your energy on 99 other imaginary problems. I can't emphasize this enough, but please save your energy for real in-the-moment challenges. Leave creating made-up ones to Hollywood. What I and your pets want you to take away from this is that when you exist in fight or flight mode, constantly worrying about stuff that isn't even your problem or under your control, you're zapping the life out of yourself and everyone near you who can feel your energy fritzing all over the place. Your spouse feels it. Your kids feel it, your coworkers feel it, and yes, your pets definitely feel it. You're basically choosing to live like you're being chased by a predator around the clock, except the predator doesn't exist. Please stop exhausting yourself, okay? So here's the big question. Do you really want to waste precious time, not just in your own life, but in the short lives of us pets by living in high cortisol mode constantly? Because that's what you're doing. You have limited emotional and mental energy each day. Limited. It's not infinite. So you need to spend it on purpose, not just let it drain away on worry spirals. And as an emotional support animal, This is precisely the lesson I and all pets try to teach you humans every single day. Every single day. When your pet nudges you, when we bring you a toy, when we just sit with you and lean into your leg, we're redirecting you to the present moment. We're literally showing you what deserves your energy right now. The important things in life, connection, joy, this moment right here. We're not thinking about the meeting you have next week, or whether your car might need new tires, or if your cousin is going to say something annoying at Thanksgiving. We're thinking about this, right now, you and us together. That's where your energy should be going. So please, here's what I ask you to do, okay? When you catch yourself spiraling about tomorrow, and you will because y'all do this like it's your job, stop. Ask yourself, is this happening right now? If the answer is no, then drop it. Just drop it and come back to the present moment, to what's actually in front of you. Come back to your dog or cat who's sitting there waiting for you to notice them. Your pets will thank you. Your stress levels will thank you. And honestly, your whole life will thank you. Because you can't fix tomorrow's problems today, but you can mess up today by worrying about them. So don't. Thanks for watching, y'all. And for my birthday, I'd really love it if y'all would let me know what the biggest stresses are that you have trouble dealing with down below in the comments, okay? We'd love to be able to help talk you down off the ceiling. All right, we'll be back soon with more virtual emotional support. See you next time on the Sunshine Virtual ESA podcast.